Hey everybody, welcome to Friday Night Magic. It's Tao at the Forge, and if you haven't, please check out my video on winning FNM at home historic with some deck suggestions. So one of my viewers actually said that the problem is they don't have any of the historic cards, and if you don't, I would just try my hand with your best standard deck then, because it doesn't mean that standard decks are just, terrible and can't compete. A lot of times you can get lucky and win. Now, FNM historic, like if you do have the historic cards, it really helps. But if you don't have them, then what else can you do? I would give it a shot, and it doesn't really cost you anything to play it. So give it a go, and let me know in the comments how it goes. Also, just be aware that I made some changes to these two decks here. The first one being the Historic Prison. Now, I made some slight changes to this one, being the addition of the Immortal Sun, and also I swapped out the Orazca relics for heraldic banners. I found the pump ability of the heraldic banner was a little bit better rather than the card draw ability of the relic. This basically allows you to pump your creatures. Maybe I might go 2 and 2, but I was able to actually lock out a couple people, and this actually worked pretty well. Usually when people realize they've been locked out, and once you destroy all their land, then that's usually it. They usually quit after that. One thing I might do is actually make 3 Settle the Wreckage and 4 Shatter the Skies. Yeah, I think the only reason why I didn't do that was just because I didn't have it. But I don't mind crafting that one. Let's craft that. Finish the deck. There we go. Okay, so I think that's how I would run that one, and I'll modify that in my deck list in MTG Goldfish. Okay, the other one is Historic Obliterator. Now, do not build it as you saw in the video. I've updated it on MTG Goldfish, so that definitely you can build it like this. I did a ton of playtesting. I just got killed at first, and I found I had to actually do something to bring in some better early game threats. And one of the ones I found is actually Phylactery Lich. Right, so the Phylactery Lich coming in there, launching, putting his tokens on Treasure Map or on Fountain of Renewal is really, really strong. Right, one of the things is also that because you can scry with Treasure Map, it can help you to find the things that you need. And then also, if a person tries to target the Treasure Map with Destruction and you're lucky, you can actually just last minute scry. This actually happened. Then you can scry and change it into a land, right? And it's very difficult for your opponent to actually get it, like to target it after that. So that makes your Phylactery Lich virtually indestructible, right? Well, he is already indestructible, but he gets destroyed if his counters go away. Alright, other than that, I also added some Paradise Druids just to speed up the clock. I found that overall it's just too slow to get Phyrexian Obliterator out, and with Paradise Druid you can potentially get him out on turn 3. So that actually helps quite a bit. And in the game that I won, it was actually against a Gyruda deck. That person had the Paradise Druid, and then they tapped Gyruda and actually ended up getting like Ulamog out. So I actually had already the Obliterator out, and I actually got to use, I think, Pounce and force the Obliterator to fight the Paradise Druid, and my opponent obviously sacked like just a small mana dorks. And then after that, I used Prey Upon to target his Ulamog, and he had to actually sacrifice an entire board. Right, so that was hilarious. Just watching my opponent have to get rid of all his Gyrudas, all his lands, his Ulamog, everything. It was music to my ears. Anyways, let's take a look at the rest. Like I said, check MTG Goldfish for the list of those ones. Okay, so let's check out the store here. Now, apparently, there's this here. I have not even looked at this yet, but I will take a look at it in a minute. Let's just go check out the daily deals. Daily deals is all just lands, special card styles for these lands, and these lands are not even in standard anymore. I would say no, do not get them. Like, think about it. Like, if you get these, you're spending like, is it probably 10 lands here? So you're gonna spend like 3,000 gems on this just to make it look better? Nah, I definitely would not. If you want to waste your gems, go ahead, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, but let's go to the featured here. Now, should you buy this? Alright, so this is the M21, and you get, bonus pet. It's a cute looking little fluffy dog, sure. that's not really what interests me. And how come I can't get over there? Let's just come out. Okay, there we go. Okay. So what do you get in this one? So this one for 50 bucks. Now these are real life dollars. So you're gonna get 50 core sets, boosters, 1 Liliana Waker of the Dead, and the card style. Okay. Great. Okay, so now each player choose a 4 mana, 4 loyalty planeswalker. I really like the artwork, although the face doesn't really match the body. The face seems to be less cartoonish than the body. But each player discards a card. Each opponent who can't loses 3 life. That's pretty good. Target creature gets XX until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. Okay, so this one relies on you having cards in your graveyard, but okay, you can build around that. Okay, emblem, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield. Oh, yeah, if you resolve that, that could be really, really awful. Okay, great. So overall, like, if you think about it, so how many packs did you get again? 50 packs. So if you were going to go into here and you wanted to get 50 packs, basically it's this. So that's worth about 9,000 gems, right? And maybe a little bit more than 9,000 gems. And so if you go into gems, it's about 50 bucks. So it's about even with what it costs. So you get 9,200 gems for 50 bucks. And then if you go here, your 50 bucks basically get you 9,000 gems worth of packs. So that's about even. So if you have the money, it's not a waste to do that. Okay, what about this one here? Okay, pre-order core set 2021 today and receive the following items on June 25th. Okay, so you get the Mastery Pass. So the Mastery Pass is always nice to get. You get 3 player draft tokens. So draft tokens are nice. Seal tokens are also nice. So basically a draft and seal token basically costs about 10,000 gold each in game. So and then you get Teferi Master of Time. Okay, when you purchase, you'll immediately receive the Master of Time sleeve. Okay, I don't care about the sleeves, I don't care about the pets. Is it worth it to pay 50 bucks and get these draft? So you get the Mastery Pass and you get the draft tokens. Okay, so let's go take a look at home here. And here's the Premier Draft. It's 1,500 gems, right? So you're going to get basically 4, I believe it was 4. Let's go to the store again. Okay, so yeah, you're going to get 1 sealed, 3 drafts, so 4 of those. So yeah, okay, so that works out. Okay, so if we go back over here, that works out to 6,000 gems worth. So if we go back to the store, I know a lot of clicking around, see how much does it cost for 6,000 gems? Well, 6,000 gems would be about, you know, about $40, maybe $35, right? So is it worth it? It doesn't seem like it, right? But on top of that, you also, because you get the Mastery Pack, then you also do get, where is it here? Yeah, you also, because you have the Mastery Pass, eventually you will also get a ton of tokens, or extra packs as well, and some gems and some other rewards and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It seems like, you know, when you buy in bulk, you should get a better deal, right? Like, sometimes when you see something, it's like, you know, 1 for $6, 2 for 12, right? Or worse, is like 1 for 6, 3 for 20. You're like, what? You know, it's kind of what it seems like here. It's like where, you know, if you're getting people to buy this as a bundle, especially pre-ordering it, then shouldn't they get like more? Like, you know, spending $100 on this is a lot, and so like, shouldn't you get like a lot more than, or at least a little bit more, like 10, 20, 30% more, you know, for your bulk buy? Just seems like they're just kind of giving you the minimum required. Now, I would still say it's probably a fair deal. You know, I probably will get the Mastery Pass just because I like getting the Mastery Pass. But overall, it seems like the other deals in the past have been better, right? It seems like Wizard is just getting stingier and stingier with what they offer here. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for today. Okay, don't forget to play FNM home at home historic. Let me know how you do in the comments. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think of are you going to get the mastery pass? Do you think it's worth it? That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video.